Hello and welcome to another episode of Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host Jalindo, and today we're playing more Crusader Kings 2. So, sorry about that. In the last episode, we had a game crash, and unfortunately, well, fortunately, it was auto-saving as the game was crashing, and so we got a good auto-save just to protect us from future crashes. I went ahead and deleted everything, wiped CK2 completely clean, except for the saves. Deleted all mods, all history, all everything. Everything's gone, and I reinstalled everything from scratch. So hopefully, everything will work from here on out. So, yeah, when we left off, we were accepting this appointment as steward, and let's see if that causes us to crash again. Hopefully not. Fulfilled ambition to become steward. Okay, so hopefully no more crashes. If it is, then I apologize, and I'll try to correct. So again, we're going to fast forward because we need a claim. Pause. We now have a son, Arthuri, Gandolfingi, and with Gavelkeen we now have this broken shield here. It shows, oh, or it looks like a broken shield to me anyway. Oh, because you have, you know, multiple sons who are all eligible, and you have Gavelkeen, which means it's split evenly between, well, mostly evenly between your children, or eligible successors. Now your two counties are going to be split between two people. That's a problem. And because of that, I kind of want to go with Ultimogeniture. But, I don't know. Still thinking about it. The problem with going with Ultimogeniture right now is that once we get the duchy set up, it'll I think inherit, if I'm not mistaken, it'll inherit, since it's not created yet, it'll inherit whatever thing was on it. Whatever laws were on my county will now be in the duchy, and we don't really want that, I don't think. So let's just see if we can keep going for now. Educate child, we'll have her educated by a Lombard. We want to keep everyone as Lombard because we don't want our culture to die out. We want to make it a big, strong culture and have a lot of support from a lot of Lombardy people. So everyone's going to be educated by a Lombard, if I can help it. So what do we want our daughter to do? We want her to have good stats. We want to have a good educational thing there. Let's go with this. Unichis can educate her. Send. Perfect. So we're not going to worry about the title loss at succession for now, because we're going to try to set up our duchy before that happens, and then it'll be no problem, I think. Or I shouldn't say no problem. It'll be less of a problem. And then we can decide what to do from there. We're under Benevento. We're going to eventually have to kind of secede from under him. Okay, it looks like Charlemagne inherited even more area, because that's what we know that he needs, is more territory, right? Of course. He's doing all the stuff. My wife Theodorata is pregnant yet again. Cool beans, cool beans. I'm 25 now. I need to start keeping more saves in between games, just in case. I won't be save scumming or anything, but I don't want like some crash to happen and ruin a perfectly good Let's Play. Since we've already had one crash, I'm kind of nervous now. I know that I am great and deserve respect. I've gained the proud trait. Okay, so we've gained a proud trait. If you look at that, we're now proud. That gives us monthly prestige. The alternative to that would be to be humble. Oh, I don't feel too well. Something is wrong with me. I'm burning up with fever. My nose is running, and my head feels as if someone is banging something hard against it. Please kill me. Gains the trait of ill. I just had a notification. I need to mute my tablet so that you don't hear that. Sorry about that. No interruptions. Thank you. Goodbye, tablet. So that's ill. Okay, so we're ill. We could die of poor health at this point, but we get better. Yay, that was quick. We are going really fast through time, so you get sick and get better pretty quick there. We have a daughter, Marosia. Cool. So that's 5 chillins. 5 chillins, just chillin'. Get it? Get it? Funny? No? Okay. Oh, there's a rebellion, a Saxony rebellion. Did he defeat the Saxons? Yes, he did. He took the entire Saxony kingdom over, and now he's dealing with rebellions. Those, I think Germanic or Saxon tribe. I guess it would be Saxon tribes. The Saxon tribes and these tribes over here will be a big pain for Charlemagne for a good long time. There must be more to life than this, and I will find it. Loses content. Thank you. No more content. The church wants to organize a miracle play for a local saint in our domain. They seem to feel that it should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. It's to the glory of God, lose gold, gain piety, or if the church wants it, the church pays for it. Would give me negative. We're trying to play a good character, and back at this time, Catholicism was the kind of the primary religion, I suppose. So to play a good character, I think we should go with paying them. Ambition. Become exalted or become king of Sicily. I think we have more of a chance to become exalted. Both of those seem very far-fetched at this point. Fate smiles upon me. My wife Theodora is pregnant again. That'll be number 6. Hooray. I cannot take credit for the crime reduction nor the fact that the peasants seem happier, but I believe that justice must be applied to make a better world. Justice, that is, for everyone. Interesting. Local revolt risk. Cool. So because we're very just for our liege as a steward, there's less revolt risk in his area. He must like us more, hopefully, for that. For doing a good job. Yay. You're welcome, Mr. Dude Guy. Can I call you Mr. Dude Guy? Are we that close? I don't know. Taking a look at what's going on with us before I unpause again. We have someone on Salerno trying to get the claim. Do we have a better chancellor? I don't believe we do. We lost our really good chancellor, I think. Oh well. Hopefully we'll get a claim soon and we'll be able to march and get a duchy. We can move up the ranks to the duke level. I forget how the situation works with having a duke as your liege, whether or not you can immediately claim and create a duchy, or if you have to wait until you're not under a duke. I have not a clue. We'll find out together. We will find out together. So the emperor is having a little rebellion over there. He's struggling. I love all the details they add with, you know, how each different people looked back then. It's very cool. I have been corresponding regularly with my... Okay, we're talking to our half-sister again. We read that one many a time. I can either travel to the feast for my liege or say I'll attend the feast over my dead body. So he's inviting me, saying, I hereby invite you to the grand feast in Grissons. Grisson? I don't know. Your presence at the feast would be greatly appreciated, and I look forward to your attendance, Duke Grimold III. Yes, we don't want to make our liege mad at us while he's still our liege. He greeted us warmly. Wine was served, and the most delicious scents came from the kitchen. Thank you for having us. Oh, there's another kid. And we have a third son, Doffer. The Duke's feast is over. It's time to begin the long way home. After the food, the entertainment, and the warmth, the real world suddenly feels cold and hostile. Will there be a feast next year? Let's hope so. We haven't been doing any kind of stuff like this. Offer to help liege. Whoa, hold on. Offer to help with liege titles. Give your assistance to your liege to manage his recently acquired titles and hand them out to new holders in the realm. He's not over for it. But as a steward, I can basically dole out his stuff to other people, which is pretty cool, I guess. I've actually usually been on the receiving end of that event rather than the offering end. Alright. Cool. Let's keep going. How old are we getting here? 27? I want to move on Salerno soon if I can. The peasants told the whole castle about a dragon they saw. Okay, we read this one before. Fearsome dragon, thou dost not scare me. More martial for us. And let's check for claimants again. Any claimants? Oh, hold on. We have a claimant here. Gisulf, courtier in Salerno. Interesting. So, because we're a count, we can't really use this guy, I don't think. He's not related to me. He's not my vassal directly. And so if I use him to claim Salerno, it's not going to actually help me. Pope will not accept my offer to claim that province. We're just going to have to wait. We probably should start making good friends with the Pope as soon as we get this duchy, because that seems to be the recipe for success. At least as a Catholic. As an Orthodox or Muslim or Jewish, it doesn't seem to help all that much. But as a Catholic, it seems to be what you want to do. Educate, pause, and educate the other daughter. Oh, I said pause. Thank you. Thank you very much. Unicius. Okay. Unicius is going to be our designated educator for the first 2 children. Man, Charlemagne keeps getting in wars over and over and over. Talking to our sister again. I do want to try out the other focuses at some point, just to see. We can actually change focus. That's interesting. I guess we can rotate focus depending on what we want to achieve. Interesting. I didn't think about that. I didn't even consider that as a possibility. I thought it was a lifelong thing. Just checking out what I might want to change to at different times. Rulership would be good if we need extra stewardship, if we get in a bind with that. Other than that, I think family was probably the best choice. Carousing, I don't know, that's just not my kind of thing. I need the trait decadent, hedonist, or drunkard. Or is not Muslim. Okay. So I can do it at any time with any trait, just about. Got some more gold. Cool. Thank you, steward. You rock. We got a lot of troops. Over 1,000 troops over that mount. Lupert, the hedge knights are here again. We'll go with welcome them with a lavish feast. They seem like good guys to me. And we'll go ahead and sacrifice some gold, pay for medication. Okay, everything's still going well. I hate that I'm getting old so fast. I remember when this guy was 6, like 3 episodes ago. My ear keeps itching. Okay, ear itch is complete. Okay, more troops. Thanks to our marshal, yet again. Still need that fabrication to work its way out. I know this is going a lot slower than if I started as like a king or an emperor, but I know I have comfort that there's like 700 years of time that we have to go through. So we're going to get stuff done. It's just going to be a little slower to start off. When I introduced my friend to Countess Arnegiza, I had high hopes. I hoped they would become fast friends so we could spend time together, the 3 of us. So they had a great time together, apparently. Yay! She's my half-sister. So I introduced my friend to my friend, and I'm guessing that my other friend was my other sister. So now all 3 of us, all siblings, are happy friends. More education. Pause. That's our heir currently. Make sure he gets a good education. We could educate him ourselves. That's frequently what people will do. I'm gonna give it over to our wife. I think she's a good choice for training the current heir to the throne. I almost feel like we want to go with elective, only because we could then choose, but I'm worried we would lose a little bit of that storyline if the family chain was broken from Gandolfini. You know what I mean? If the straight down, father to child line was broken, it wouldn't be as fun. We just kind of have to keep an eye on that, I guess. Keeping time moving, looking for that fabrication notice. How frequently? 8% chance. So we're still looking at an 8% chance that we're going to be able to fabricate that per year. We're talking at about 12 to 13 years average. to get the claim, and that's average. It could be 1 year, it could be like 100 years, really, but average is 13. Courier has come forth inviting all knights of the realm to attend in a grand tournament, the like of which is only seen once per reign. So King Charlemagne is now out of all the wars, and he's throwing a grand tournament. Yes, let's attend and hope we don't die. He also created the Kingdom of Burgundy. He's got all kinds of titles. He hasn't created the Empire, though. Kind of strange. He's at war with Umayyad, so I guess that means the tournament's canceled. Pause. We lost somebody. We lost the Marshal. How did he die? Didn't even tell us how he died. Or did he die? Ah, well. New Marshal. This guy. Two children like a guardian. Alright, educate. Let's see, who can teach them well? They have to be Lombard. I want them to have the 4-star educational trait. Let's go with this guy, Ansfrith. He seems to be a quality guy. Ansfrith. Where are you, Ansfrith? There you are, Ansfrith. Cool. Keep going a little bit. The tournament ends, and although I did not win, I felt many lessons were learnt. Surprising that we stayed at war, we stayed in the tournament even though there was a war going on. It was worthwhile. I gained 1 Marshal. Sweet. Racking up that Marshal score. We're doing good on that. Come on. Fabricate. He can only get together 635. He has 1 ally who can get together 297. I can get over 1,000 together, and I have 2 allies. We should be able to... Oh, it's come to my attention that the Magistros of Brindisian, Mayor Paschalis of Brindisian, has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognize a claim on on my title, that he has fabricated for his liege, Count Adrianos of Brindisian. They better not use it. Well, they probably will. Knowing the AI, they definitely will. He decided to go ahead and use the claim despite having nothing more than a laughable and obviously fabricated document to back it up. So let me pause, check this guy out. I don't think his army levy is anything to worry about. He's right here. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, our king would back us up anyway. I don't remember completely, but that seems to come to mind. That would be awesome. And we're okay. We don't have anything to worry about. Hoping we can get Salerno here. Let's look at our succession law for Salerno. Bernard Dolfingi. Dolfingi. I'm guessing Fingi means son of. Goes to him, and then Doffer. Dolfingi. Who's the brother, I bet. Yep, brother. Another son needs education. Let's go with... Yep, go with the wife. She's good. She can educate just fine. And we'll continue on. 30 years old. Still don't have our duchy set up, unfortunately, but we're working on it. Constant fights and vicious pranks. My 2 children, Gandalf and Arthari, just could never seem to get along, but my efforts to instill mutual love and respect have finally borne fruit. This friendship will serve them well when I'm gone. Who can you trust if not your siblings? So I've made them like each other because of my family focus, likely. The start of the Viking Age. So the Vikings are going to start showing up, the Norse. The centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with the rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit, and a fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the seas toward distant lands. They arrive as traders, raiders, and conquerors, and they call themselves Vikings. From the fury of the Northmen deliver us. The Viking Age begins. Norse provinces receive shipyards and increased shipbuilding technology. Characters of Germanic religion now get new CBs, which are reasons for war. Casus belli, I believe you pronounce it. Or belly, belli, belly, whatever. It's a word that's not in the English. Borrowed from the Latin, I believe. Could be wrong. Probably am. Just taking a look at the map, seeing what's going on. Really would like to start. Can we start a faction that actually gets us something? Not really. Can we start a faction in favor of us? Also, not really. Doffer is often involved in fights with other toddlers. That's good news. He can gain proud or wroth or diligent or cruel. This one tries to steer his energy elsewhere. It would be cynical, diligent, or slothful. Discipline would be wroth, proud, or craven. He'll get one of those. This one will be humble, craven, and trusting. That gives the best chance of a good trait, although humble's not the best trait. Diligent's an awesome trait. 25% here, 20% there. This one would be proud and diligent. Wroth and cruel are pretty negative. This one is 50% chance of 25% chance of diligent. The others are sort of negative. I'm going to go with the top one. That's good news. He gets in fights. Proud, diligent. Hopefully he won't end up cruel or wroth. Diligent, perfect. That's the best possible outcome. Nice. Love it when things actually work. We are really racking up that gold, so I really hope we get a claim over here and get a duchy going and start invading a little faster. That would be nice. Duchy of Brunswick has been created. Sweet. What else are we going to do here? What else can we do here? Not a whole lot to do when you don't have a higher title and claims. Still a blast to play, though, by the way. Just, you know, not a lot of action at certain points when you're just a count. Ultimo, we could start instilling some of these laws. So, feudal levies, taxation. That's actually pretty much close to what I would do anyway. I'd probably raise the taxation and lower the levies. I don't know, maybe. Definitely want to have normal levies and none taxation for the feudal guys, because that's where I get all my troops and pretty much none of my taxation. Let's leave it the way it is. While searching for a lost chalice, I came upon a band of rogues who robbed me. They were too many, lost some gold. That's fine. I'm out there being a hero because I'm brave. Brave. Brave Count Doffer a berry. Got another one to train here. Educate. Education is so important. So that's why I'm singing this song. Gisulf. Oh, yep, siblings are friends now. Cool. I like this family trait. This is actually kind of appeals to me a lot. Being a family-friendly channel, having a family focus, having that family focus in the game is really cool. Open positions at steward. What happened to you? Popo. Oh, Popo died. Natural death. Poor Popo. He was our mentor and guardian for years. We're gonna assign this to this one up here, Doffer. And we're gonna pause here. And we're going to break for the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate your view. Thank you for watching. And remember, keep it clean.